Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve another type of admission problem. This is slightly different when it comes to the capital contribution computation. Other than that, everything is same, ditto, same only. So we are going to solve this problem, right? Okay. A and B in the partnership sharing. Okay, A and B. A, B is there, right? What's the old PSR? As usual, old PSR is 1/3, new PSR 1/4. Then balance sheet details given: cash, trade receivables, inventory, plant and machinery. This till here, assets, trade payables, bank overdraft, A's capital, B's capital is liabilities, right? So what's the A's capital is 15,000, B's capital is 10,000, right? Then on 1st April 2020, KC admitted 1st April, right? Okay, admitted C to purchase 1/3 of the goodwill. 1/3 goodwill, okay. 1/3 goodwill he paid rupees 2,000 plus he also brought the capital, which is rupees 10,000 capital, okay. And then in future, the profits new PSR is equal for everyone, which is 1/3, and then 1/3, okay. Then revaluation detail has been given. Plant and machinery reduced 10%, provision provided, which is 500. Inventory valuation also given, which is increased or decreased. Inventory is 22,000, so inventory has increased, okay. And then by bringing in or withdrawing cash and capitals of A and B are to be made proportionate, okay. A and B are matching their capital to the same level of C. So C's capital is 10,000, no. So A and B also keeping their capital at the C's level, okay. So this is it. We'll solve this problem, right? What's the 5-step approach, right? We follow 5-step approach. What's the 5-step approach? First step, always it is calculation of sacrificing ratio. Second step should be goodwill. We have here goodwill, calculation of goodwill, total goodwill, and capital contribution or withdrawal, capital balancing, okay. Capital balancing, these are all working notes. Then we are going to prepare the revaluation account, and then what else? Revaluation account, partners capital account, merged accounts, and then balance sheet on admission, right? Well done, okay. Now let's quickly start with the calculation of sacrificing ratio. How to calculate the sacrificing ratio? Old PSR minus new PSR gives us what? Sacrificing ratio, right? A, B and C are the partners. 1/3, 1/4 is the wait 1/3, 3/4, sorry, 3/4 is the share of A. So 3/4, 1/4. New PSR is 1/3 and 1/3, right? So C is gaining minus 1/3. Let's do the LCM. 3 into 3, which is 9, 4, okay, 12. Then 3 minus 4, which is 12. So 3/12 sorry, 5 by 12, then minus 1 by 12, then if we multiply this with into 4 into 4 by 12. Okay, so C is gaining 4 C is gaining 4 C is gaining 4 by 12 and B is gaining 1 by 12 from A. So the sacrificing ratio is 1:4. So we found the sacrificing ratio. Next step. Come on guys, let's go to next step, which is calculation of total goodwill and balancing capitals of everything. Balancing capital proportionate to C. Right, well, okay. Okay guys, C's share of goodwill is 2000, and how much is his share, which is 1 by 3. Okay, if 1 by 3 is 2000, what for 1? 2000 into 3, which is rupees 6000 is the total goodwill. Yes, that's it, we found. Then let's balance the capitals also. What's the existing capital balance? C's capital is, how much C capital brought into business? C's capital is 10,000, right? C's capital is 10,000. Okay, then what would be the total capital required if this is 1 by 3? Obviously rupees 30,000, which is 10,000 into 3. It would be the total capital required, right? If it's split into new PSR, one is to 1, 30,000 divisible by 3, 10,000, 30,000 divisible by 3, 10,000, 30,000 divisible by 3, 10,000. Everything is simply 30,000 into 1 by 3. Ratio is same for everybody. So this is the required capital. What's the existing capital for A, for B, for C? Okay, existing capital, which is how much? 15,000, 10,000. Okay, before preparing this requirement table, we have to prepare the partner's capital account, because there might be some revaluation happen, right? So there might be some changes in the profit, right? So we have to prepare the partner's capital account first, and then we have to come here. Okay, so we'll left this as same as here. So let's quickly get into the revaluation first. Step 3, which is revaluation account. What are all the revaluation happened? Plant and machinery reduced by 10%. Okay, plant and machinery values 4,000. So reduced to plant and machinery, which is 4,000 into 10%, 400, right? What else? 500 is to be provided for estimated bad debts. Provision for bad debts 500. Then what else? Inventory is to be taken at the valuation of 24,940. What's the existing inventory balance? Existing inventory balance is 22,000. So 2,940 increased, okay, by inventory to revaluation account, 2,940, right? 2,940. Okay, then anything else? That's it. So to A's capital account, okay, to partner's capital account. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, 2940 minus 400 minus 500, which is 2040 into 1 by 3. Same. Just 680, 680, 680. Okay, sorry. This has to be in the old profit sharing ratio, right? So this is 3 by 4, 1 by 4 into 3 by 4, 2040 into 1 by 4. So always the revaluation profits or losses should be borne by the existing partners only. Okay. So 2040 into 3 by 4, which is 1530. Then 2040 divided by 4, which is 510. That's it. Account closed. Step 4. Partners capital account. A, B, C. A, B, C. Okay. By balance brought on. Always what should come here? The capital of partners 15,000, 10,000. Right. 15,000, 10,000. Okay. Any reserves? No reserves, right? No reserves. Okay. Anything else? Revaluation. From revaluation it has to be transferred, right? Okay. To revaluation account, which is 1,530, 510. That's it. Next, partners capital, right? So partner has brought C's capital account, which is, or C, which is bank. Okay, C has brought 12,000. Then C has paid for the goodwill, right? So C's capital account, how much? What's the entry? We know that 2000 is the C share of goodwill, so we have to split it by sacrificing ratio. Okay, sacrificing ratio. So C share is 2000, but B is also gaining the goodwill share. So let's read it out here. $6,000 into 1 by 5, 6,000 into 4 by 5. This is for A, this is for C, right? 1,000 into this by 5, which is 1,200. 6,000 into 4 by 5, which is guys, this is not 1 by 5. Actually, C's A share also inside this goodwill, right? So we can't take the entire 6,000 and calculate it for B and C, because this is not the capital dedicated. This is not the goodwill dedicated for B and C. This is the capital for entire A, B and C. So we have to take these ratios and calculate. So A's ratio is 5 by 12, right? Sorry, A's ratio, sorry, A not A, this is B. B is gaining, right? So B is gaining. So 1 by 12. And C's ratio gain is 4 by 12. So 6,000 divided by 12, which is 500, is gaining from A. And then 6,000 into 4 by 12, which is 2,000, is gaining from A by C. Okay. So 2,000 is as gained by C, and 500 gained by B. Okay, directly we can go and fill the figures. C's capital account, which is how much he has paid? He has paid rupees 2,000 to A. Right. I'll put the journal entry also for you. Okay. B's capital account. How much B has paid? 500. C's capital account. How much C has paid? 2,000. how much has been received by the A, which is 2500, right? So this is the journal entry. So by C's capital, which is 500, by B's capital, which is 500. No, to B's capital, not B's capital, to A's capital, which is 500, to A's capital, which is 2000 paid by C. So these are all goodwill entries. Okay, goodwill trademark, right? Then what else? We have transferred the goodwill also. Then that's it. We have to prepare the total capital, no, proportionate capital requirement today now. Okay, after entering all the figures, we have to prepare the proportionate capital working note now. Okay, so existing capital is how much? 15,000 plus 1,530 plus 2,000 plus 500. That's it. 19,030 is the existing capital of A. Then what's existing capital of B? 10,000 plus 510 minus 500, which is 10,010 is the existing capital of B. C's capital is 10,000, right? That's it, 10,000. He has brought 12,000. He has paid 2,000 for goodwill. That's it. So what's the surplus or deficit? Obviously there is a surplus. 4,030 is the surplus and 10 rupees is the surplus. There is no surplus for C. So we have to transfer back these amounts to the respective partners, right? So to bank account, how much? Working note is note step 2, 4,030, 10. That's it. To balance, carry down. Yes, we are done. Now our balance ends with 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. That's it. This is what asked in the question. We have balanced our capital. Now let's quickly prepare the balance sheet also. Balance sheet asset, admission date. What's the admission date? 1/4/20 or what? 20. Okay. So let's take this table to this place. Question. Okay. Right. What's the plant and machinery value? Plant and machinery as reduced by 10%, which is 400. So 3,600 is the plant and machinery. What for bad debts? What's for debtors? Debtors has to be reduced by 500. Existing debtor balances, which is trade receivable, 25,000 minus 500, which is 24,500. Then what else? Inventory has been increased to 24,940. Any other balance? Cash has to be increased plus 2,000. 12,000 is the capital plus goodwill brought by the new partner. So 13,000 is the capital. Then what for trade payables? If there is any adjustments in trade payables, no adjustments, so keep it as it is, 12,000. Okay, trade payables 12,000. Okay, then bank OD, which is 15,000. Now we have to plug the capital figures also. For A, B, C, all are having the 10,000 as capital, right? Let's quickly, I think I have arranged everything, right? Yes, we have arranged everything. Now 3,600 plus 2,000, 4,940 plus 13, 6640, 66,000 40 is the asset side, 30,000 plus 12,000 plus 15,000, which is 57,000 in the liability side. Okay, now let's see the value 9,040. Have we left any balance here? Yes guys, the thing is we have paid out the surplus balance, right? 9,040 rupees. So that's the thing. So if you have paid that amount, this would be 1,000 plus 12,000 minus 9,040, which is 3,960 it would come. So total 3,600 plus 24, 500 plus 24, 940 plus 3,960, which is 57,000. That's it, balance. So this is that's it. You have to practice these problems at least 2 times. It would be easy for you to understand at the very better manner. So we'll see another new problem tomorrow. Thanks.